And rainbows fall through oceans of color, and love paints herself in your eyes. As the covers of the dream slip off your nakedness, your life slips off the pages, running through the empty fields, bathed in morning song. Is there something? Is there nothing? Is this real? Is this unreal? Surreal? Realer than real? All is illusion. Illusion is illusion. What does that mean? What does meaning mean? This is the end of the voyage across an edgeless sea, waiting to slip over the horizon. The dream of knowing falls through the dream of unknowing. There is no looking for a secret harbor, for the midnight sun to illuminate the starry noon, for your heart to break again and again. Love bled into the dream, and no sides could be found or lost in these reflection songs, where moonlight is not separate from moon, and you are not separate from these echoes falling through echoes. And inside, outside, Mobius strip trips through itself into a circular canopy of stars, unraveling the dream of things as it weaves itself. No place to rest can be found. No one is looking for a shooting star to cast her dreams into the firmament. It is all dream. There is no dream. And water searched and searched for the source of its own wetness, and love looked and looked for the essence of love, yet no other could be found to define what love was not. Can you find not thought? Can you find a someone or thing who is listening? Can you find a someone or thing who is looking for this listener? Life is already, undeniably, what it is. Safely tucked under the tangling roses, shadows wait for dawn. Finch song lies in the lingering hush. Loose leaves echo their traceless path. Wind is born. Is it the stillness that sings? Where is the home you feel you left long, long ago? Is there a long ago? What is this indefinable longing that seems to sing you? Just beyond your grasp is the magic you long for. You cannot have the magic as there is nothing outside of it. It is incomprehensible, unfindable, unbelievably, wondrously unknowable. The magic is the unknowing. This undeniable wondrousness is the not knowing what beauty is, and the love. Finding nothing, including someone or thing who looks, there is no assumption that I am all that or all this. It simply does not feel like there is any separation, anything to be divided, or any things that can be joined or interconnected. There is no existence nor non-existence. Aliveness is and is not a thing or non-thing. Morning cannot escape the thought dream that paints this undeniable beauty on the window, the aperture, the prism of these eyes that are themselves born in the river of thought. This is a dance without dancers, love without lovers, this infinite intimacy, obviously without separation, without parts, without being a thing called wholeness or oneness or anything at all. The virtuality of an imaginary singularity is the vibration of this and that. This is a serenade of wonder, singing love into the dream of you and me. This is the love song you have never left. You cannot, you need not return. It simply does not feel that I am all this or even this. There is no one to be everything or nothing. simply this obvious, atemporal, magical illusion shimmering. I am a story of watching words form and bloom into colors swirling and collapsing back into the meandering. One story is not more right or wrong than another, or true or untrue. We can never know what this is like for another. Imaginary differences define us and are simply voices in this serenade of love. We are spinning thought dreams, liquid galleries of memory we can never touch, but somehow we can share our stories and bathe in each other's light. It is only in this love song, this longing to touch, that I seem to appear. Cool dance of a summer wind, memories of fireflies light up the dark. A river cannot know its own wetness, an echo cannot hear its own voice. Echoes flower within the skin of sound, bursting into their own colors, and drift through acres of softly breathing, this breath that cannot feel itself, this love that cannot taste itself. Only in this imaginary ballet of two-ness can there be a recognition of wonder. Shimmering light dances between liquid mirrors, gliding through reflections, never landing, never moving. The dancers fall through their lines. I see you, I love you, I am you. Half-heard melodies of yesteryear sing of endless waters. Peninsula of desire reaches out into the empty sea. Battleships of iron rust and crumble through their own bottoms, and the shoreless ocean beckons you to listen to her song. You cannot hear it with your ears. It is your heart song reverberating in this symphony of love. Symphony of life cannot be heard or unheard. It is only echoes, breathing, stars and moons, burning after images, branding your fingerprints into the sea of dreams. You are the song of your broken-hearted beauty. Starlight drifts through your eyes, hovering on the banks of no tomorrow, waves lapping in the long moon setting. There are no words, yet these are the very words that sing us into this ballet of unutterable wonder. Words only seem to work if they are simultaneously denied and tossed into a dance where the listener can no longer find her feet. There are no separate things to know, and all things are an assumed knowing arising in the very naming of them. There are no things under the name. No one knows what a flower is, despite all the science available. There is only description, words referring to other words, weaving a web of assumed knowing. We are the shared dream of separation, the assumption of separation, and the apparent solidity of things and time and space, yet there can be an intuitive knowing that the dream of things and selves and others and love is indeed not real, and there is no actual reality under the dream. There is no knowing how this is known, but somehow this is obvious. All is apparent, and all is obvious, and what is most obvious is that no one knows doodly squat about anything. Why listen to idiots who think that there is a right or wrong way to think or feel or believe or live or love or die? If someone is teaching me how to fix a faucet, now that might be useful. Morning slowly floats into the dream of night. Dove gently floats to the ground. Fan-tailed wonder skirts the sky. Sky is an echo, floating softly through the dream of things. Words paint sunrise in your eyes. Words paint your eyes into sunrise. As sunset looms behind broken shadows, your hands your heart reach out to hold the day. The magic of night and day and colors float through your hand. There is no handhold, no place to rest in this spinning kaleidoscopic dream. There are only dream hands, dream hearts, dream eyes looking for a place outside the dream. Dream tears searching for their own wetness, looking for that silent place over the rainbow where colors bloom, simply perpetuates the feeling that you are separate from these colors blooming and fading, never always nor never this love. Tossed off the backbeat of time, wind fell through her own embrace, plunged through her own nakedness, and found no source nor echo to her reflection, dancing in the treetops. Slow shadows caressed the garden, mirroring the emptiness of this dream time waltz. Catapulting through endless rainbows, suns and moons soared through her as she was suns and moons and rainbows exploding, echoing through this love stream that sings us, dances us here and there, lost and found along the meandering. There simply is no one to take this personally and know this or that, no emptiness or fullness sliding from nowhere or somewhere, dissolving back into a nowhere. The thought stream is just part of this seamless, unknowable thing. Perception that thought names and divides into things like thoughts and sights, sounds, taste, touch, internal feelings like the heartbeat and love, and tears drying on tender cheeks, ideas like inside and outside. It is all a dream suspended, hovering on angels' wings. It is the definitions, the apparent differences that sing the heartbeat of this and that, the wings of desire that propel an imaginary character through the dream of space and time to imaginary destination called love, or enlightenment, or truth, or death. This passion play of wonder that seems to dream itself has no anchor, no time, no division or dimension, no solidity or liquidity to find or lose. This is a dream of ideas, and that it is a dream is an idea. How wondrous the morning sliding across the canyon, how soft the doves floating to the ground, how clear the window that reflects my face dissolving into the garden as night recedes into the shadows. A dove leaves her beautiful wing print on the glass and flies away. Heart blossoms in the aching beauty of a song just missed. Petals of silence fall through their own echo. There was never a no one to bask in her reflection or sing with the night. Waltz of starlight streams through the trees, through the window, through an edgeless heart I used to call mine. Ancient light dances across the flowered carpet. All is bathed in an unspeakable magic. Mouth cannot hold the roundness of vowels. They fill the tongue with the taste of taste, leaking through the words, lingering, dancing on the edge of edgeless, simultaneously love and nothing at all, neither empty nor full, nor both nor neither. Night unravels sky. Vast, unknowable spaciousness pours through your eyes, revealing shards of starlight burning the night that never was. Empty sky, empty night, empty stars, empty eyes, weeping. Mystery of love needs no unraveling, no map to unfold your heart. Life blossoms all by itself. It never held a thing. Tears without tomorrow, bathed in bird song. What is this galaxy howling in your chest? Empty winds beckon. Fiery glance of love has captured you. Running toward love is running away. Running away is running toward. There are no sides to this fatal embrace. Wild love burns even herself. Oceans bloom and fall into echoes of bottomless tides of memory wash away the beaches, the sands that never held your footprints, or the wind that erased them. The desert shore that never gave you rest is gone. Empty shadows whistle through the dark, leaving not even silence. And in the far away there are songs. They plunge through your edgeless heart as you pour into them. Stars unfold in your empty breast. Galaxies explode just like this. Life blossoms and falls, and you cannot gather the petals that are falling with you. Wild song of cricket moon, eyes full of stars, forever never tears cascading, sliding through acres of rainbows, spinning ancient dreams on the other side of moonlight, where hands cannot touch spaceless space, where tears cannot listen to the waterfalls of time, rushing, roaring, streaming, soaring through you, in you, as you, this obvious aliveness. Never here, never not here. Rain slides through the looking glass, anointing your beautiful face. Undivided symphony of life sings itself. Fractals of thought spiral and cannot find a beginning or end, or a place where it is or is not. Neither moving or stable, naming itself seems to create solidity and liquidity. Rainbows seem to hover just above the canyon, after the rain, diamonds splashing. Nothing is and nothing is not. Love sings itself without time or timelessness. There is no escape from this dream of rainbows suspended in the hush of no tomorrow. Liquid tapestry of memory flows through its own magical illusion, unraveling as it weaves itself from tattered thoughts, spiraling into and through itself. A web of infinite colors bloom into rainbows dissolving. Avalanche of words melt into this poem that sings me, sings love, sings this waterfall of wonder, dissolving into this wild wind streaming down the canyon, the great divide that defines us and separates us and anoints us with a longing to reach out. It is the knowing that we can never touch that breaks our hearts forever open. Never wanting to hold or capture love into a secret hideaway where we hid, trying to hide our wings in the dark, when love was always blossoming, poems unfolding into just this. It may seem like there are two of us, talking and laughing and dancing, a pas de deux, a swirling ballet of thought and feeling, action and reaction. But it feels like a seamless dance without dancers, a seamless love without lovers, a dream of love without anything separate called love. A flowing sensorial display without a background of time or space or emptiness, where no separate colors or objects are found or lost in this fluid liquid dreamscape of light pouring into light. Patternless patterns form and dissolve into other apparent patterns without any actual substance or dimension or movement. And it all somehow feels like love, even the harsh words, the pain, the suffering, birth and death. And all apparent dream characters are me somehow, although there is no me. All are choiceless and heartbreakingly beautiful. No outside or inside to this call and answer love song that ricochets through its own echo. It is all echoes, all reflections without a source, utterly, infinitely intimate without a center. The unbearable beauty of this atemporal placelessness, of the ungraspable wonder we call love. Beyond stillness and movement, my heart sings, gracefully dissolving into a photo of sunlight, falling through the elegance of sound, dividing day from night. You cannot hide from this immediate intimacy, nor can you find it. Where is the skylight to infinity? Scarcely September, autumn leaves caught in a web of moon. Mind plunges through the edge of night. Bones of midnight shatter the earth. Or was it my heart that lay buried deep in the pocket of long summers lost? Drinking fully the sound of moon, she swallows me, throws me into the heart of wild. Is there silence behind this poem? Long before time erased her reflection, I tossed words through a looking glass, looking for the essence of love. The empty glass revealed no answers. Shattering my echo, I blossomed into a million moons, falling through all ideas of light and love. Dissolved in dancing and the elegance of reaching out, my heart was caught in a braided wind, softly settling into a song of no one, drifting through a chorus of many. Endless sky hangs on the edge of wind. Love caresses my eyes into a fluid painting of all the rich and wild colors of love. There is no path to nowhere. You can never cut an imaginary distance in half. No one can point to nothing. There is no moon and no finger pointing. No one can give you emptiness. Where would you put it? Where is moonlight? Is it inside or out? Where is the madness of love? When nothing can be found, nothing can be lost. We slide through the looking. There are no mirrors on the other side of sidelessness. We dissolve into the knowing that we never were, yet we bloom in the poem of morning and fade as the storybook closes into night. No one can hide the howl of moonlight that burns the walls surrounding the garden of secrets. Whispers linger under your tongue, where the taste of memory seared your heart print into this river of songs as it unraveled into whorls and loops of whirlpools, reflections burning under the fiery sky. Looking for the space of God, melodies of infinite starlight pull you through the mirror of love, through your own face that you have never seen and never will. Not even nothing lies underneath your reflection. There is nothing under this song or under the face of moon. The yarn gets tangled as the stories unravel. No weaver of midnight can be found, nor creator of light, spinning threads of reflections into this silvering. I almost cannot bear to taste this pear, longing so wondrous it need not be filled. Nothing needs completion. All is complete. Where is beauty not? It is in the looking, the finding, and the not finding love.